Let It Be, 1970. The year it was released. It's I think it's the 50th anniversary of the album. We're all waiting on it, on the re-release from Peter Jackson. There's gonna re-release the movie. Probably my favorite Beatles movie ever. I know it's not much of a movie, it's more of a documentary. It's more of a reality show also, like having the cameras there all the time, especially in the moment of creating. It could be a little bit, not very comfortable, and that's, I think, how John and George especially felt. Paul, I think it was a little bit more comfortable with that. He was always more comfortable with the spotlight. I don't think John and George were very comfortable with that. I'm gonna try to reproduce, as I've been doing all this time, trying to reproduce the album with just one acoustic guitar and one vocal, which is a challenge, especially for a lot of songs. Like the first song in this album, Two of Us, is a little bit challenging because the two vocals here work very, very. That's the essence of the song. Is just the two vocal lines. I don't know what I'm gonna do. If I'm gonna do just John's vocal line, maybe Paul's. I'll do them at one point or something. I don't know. It's hard to play this song solo. I actually don't do it that often because of that reason. Because it doesn't. It's not very. It doesn't make much sense with just one vocal, and it's not the same as like Nowhere Man or Yes It Is or those songs where there's multiple vocal lines and you can just do the main one and it'll be fine. Here it's pretty much also like Babies in Black, where it's that constant John and Paul harmony, where their voices blend in really, really well. And it's also very funny to, well, not funny, but very comforting to listen to the different takes of this song where they're like working on their vocals. And you can tell that they tried like multiple takes until they got the right harmony. I think that's pretty that's pretty impressive how the Beatles were still, we're still trying to find the perfect, the perfection in every and how it they required also a lot of work. If you listen in the movie, a lot of their first takes of some of the songs are pretty awful. Like that version of Across the Universe, where it's more of electric. John is with a 335, and I think he just like woke up or something, or was too high or something like that, and it's a pretty bad version. Most of this albums that I'm doing and this thing about doing every single Beatles song is the main purpose of this is just for me not to forget them, because I've learned them at certain points in my life, and I don't play them as often. Like every time I play live, I would play covers, but I would play like other things that are not like One After 909 or On Me Mine. I would play more like Let It Be, or something for more of a of a broader crowd than a specific crowd. So this is more specific for Beatles fans, and I just wanted to share it with everybody. If you're trying to play and you're learning how to play the songs and you want to play them as a one-man band for your job or for pleasure or fun, whatever it is, to give you ideas on how to approach. This is my approach. It doesn't mean that it's the only one. You can have your approach in doing your songs, but you can take. I've heard a lot of people on YouTube saying, "Oh, thanks for doing that song the way you do it," because it encouraged me or gave me an idea on how to approach this song, you know, solo, playing it. So that's the main reason why I'm doing this. I'm getting to the end with this song. Beautiful song by John and Paul. A little bit of an overlooked song, I think. All right, next song, Dig a Pony, one of the songs in the Rooftop. What always caught my attention about this album is that it says that it's a live album. This is a Beatles live album or something like that, because they recorded the rooftop concept, which they ended up not using Get Back, because the 3 takes they did, they messed up on one part. I don't understand why they couldn't edit it. And they left out Don't Let Me Down. They released it as a single, but the take they did was a studio take. It wasn't the rooftop take. I have no idea why. Because I think it was also like messed up. They could have edited like they did in the, I think, Let It Be Naked. It's a little bit more faithful to what Let It Be should have been. But this album it's like a mess. I think the Beatles at this point didn't care about anything. They were a mess. And that's what the album shows. You know, some songs in the rooftop, some songs in studio. Phil Spector as a producer, I think it was a mistake. Personally, I don't agree with a lot of Spector's concepts. don't think I've ever understood what that song meant, and I think I still don't. I think it's a bunch of nonsense. He was probably high or something. I don't know. It's a very weird timing. I'm not sure what kind of this 5/4. I have no idea how to math that out. Probably John didn't either. He was one of the most that played with like weird time signatures. She said, happiness is when I'm gone. What a weird time signature. This one, Dig a Pony, is a very weird time signature. All You Need Is Love, another 5 or something. And Ringo did a great job at keeping it simple, at keeping it down to earth, so everyone could like just tap their foot and not be like this kind of like, you know, this intricate stuff. Like he kept it down to the beat, down to where you could feel the pulse, even if the song has a weird time signature. I think Ringo's lack of advanced rhythmic knowledge made it helped to simplify what John, especially John, because John was the one that wrote in odd time signatures the most. It helped, like with All You Need Is Love. Ringo just did this, just kept the pulse, kept it going. You know, so you can like just tap your head and don't realize there's a weird odd signature there. And All You Need Is Love is a universal anthem, and it's in an odd time signature. So it's, I don't know, it's just marvelous. All right, one of John's, another John song over here. I think John has a lot of good songs here in Let It Be. Well, Paul has Let It Be and The Long Winding Road. It's hard to top. They're all pretty equal. They're equally good, and they're equally like not caring about what's going on. It's very weird. It's an odd album, honestly. Across the Universe. I think the original the version that is here in Let It Be, I think is a great song with a horrible recording. Again, Phil Spector. I mean, man, Phil, you murder your wife. I mean, you're a lunatic. You're horrible. I don't know what the deal was with Phil Spector. I don't know why I have this. As I said, the single version is a half step up, which I think it's pretty. It also doesn't work. It's like it. I don't know. It doesn't work. And this one is half step down. Is there? It sounds unnatural. Both of them sound unnatural. One half step down, another half step up. When the original was recorded in this step, in D, and they should have kept it like that. Him with an acoustic guitar, that's it, without any weird, crazy effects, without any tweaking, nothing. So I'm gonna play it as like the anthology version, which is the original one, in the right key. I'm gonna play it like that. I always play it like that. I think everyone does. I think there's a universal agreement on this song. So again, 3. Words are key? I have no idea. 2, 3, 4.
Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither past.
That's why. I got something in my throat.
Words are flowing out like endless rain into a paper cup. They slither while they pass, they slip away across the universe. Pools of sorrow, waves of joy are drifting through my open mind. Buses and home caressing me. Jagged nothing's gonna change in my world. 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 Images of broken light which dance before me like a million eyes. They call me on and on across the universe. Thoughts meander like a restless wind inside a letterbox. They tumble blindly as they bend their way across the universe. Jagged old diva. Nothing's gonna change in my world. 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 Searching for options, shapes of blood are bringing through my open ears, inciting and inviting me. The limitless, undying love which shines around me like a million suns and calls me on and on across the universe. Jagged old diva. Nothing's gonna change in my world. 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 Jagged old diva. Jagged old diva. Jagged old diva. Jagged
All right. This is one of my wife's favorite songs, so I always think of her with this song. I mean, I always think of her with every song, the Beatles, but this one, she loves it. Which is a very, very weird song to be your favorite. So that's very unique. That's great. There's, as George put it, a heavy waltz. I think it's a very, very interesting song. It's a very overlooked George Harrison song. I mean, I know when you think of George Harrison with the Beatles, you think of Taxman, and you think of something. One Way Child Gently Weeps. Here Comes the Sun. You think of those songs, you don't think of I'm in Mine. But I think it's one of the highlights of Let It Be for sure. Actually, if you think about it, Let It Be doesn't have many weak points, except obviously Dig It and Maggie Mae. Totally what George said is a heavy waltz. Totally. And it's a very overlooked song. This is the last song the Beatles recorded all together in the same room. Oh, except for John. I think John wasn't there. But in the Beatles log, like session log at that studio, this was the last thing they recorded. A jam that is cool in the movie. I mean, in the movie it's like a longer jam, and it's whatever. I think the more I dissect the regular Let It Be album, the more I like the Let It Be Naked.
Like the FBI and the
That's it. One of the shortest Beatles songs. If not the shortest, Her Majesty, maybe. I don't know. The album title and one of the another of the world anthems of the Beatles. I think it's, you know how there's songs that you don't understand what's the hype with certain songs. I think with this one, it's very clear. I love this song. It's not overplayed, and the solo in this version, because there's one or two more versions. This version is great. Anyways, let's do Let It Be.
When I find myself in times of trouble, Mother Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. And in my hour of darkness, she is standing right in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be. Let it be, let it be, yeah, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. When the broken-hearted people living
not much to say about that. I always thought how weird it was. I still think it is. How Let It Be, that song, it's sandwiched between Dig It and Maggie Mae. I guess lots of drugs going on. Anyways, or not just drugs, it's just like not caring about it. That shows, like, which is weird because Let It Be is a very thought song. Paul locked himself up with a piano and said, "I'm gonna write a masterpiece," and he did it. Which is the total opposite of Yesterday. I always thought that with Yesterday, it came to him in a dream. He dreamed about a song, woke up, played the song. That's it. He didn't even have to do much of it. He doesn't give himself that much credit about it. He thought it was someone else's song. I understand that happens a lot. But then Let It Be is the total opposite. He like forced that song out of him. He was looking for it. He was working on that for months. And both ways, amazing results. Unbelievable. All right. Let's scream a little bit for this one. Another one of the rooftop. So we have Dig a Pony, which is I don't know why they put all the rooftop things together on the B-side or something like that. That's what I would have done. But Dig a Pony, I've Got a Feeling, 1 After 909. Get Back, rooftop version, and Don't Let Me Down. There you go, 5 songs, B-side, good to go. 3, 4.
I've got a feeling deep inside, oh yeah, oh yeah. I've got a feeling I can't hide, oh no, 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 yeah. And I've got a feeling
Something like that. Doesn't work very well on acoustic. Then it needs like the whole band for that part. One of 99. Forgot about it. Let's keep going with the rooftop.
Well, my baby says she's driving on a one out tonight, tonight. Said move over, honey, traveling on that line. Said move over once, move over twice. Come on, baby, don't be concise. Said she's driving on a one out tonight, tonight. Well, I beg her not to go, and I beg her out of bed to me. Said I only fool around with me. Said move over once, move over twice. Come on, baby, don't be concise. Said she's driving on a one out tonight, tonight. Pick up my bags, run to the station. The railman said, we gotta run location, yeah. Pick up my bags, run right home. And then I find you got it on the road, yeah. Said she's driving on a one out tonight, tonight. Said move over, honey, traveling it on that line. Said move over once, move over twice. Come on, baby, don't be concise. Said she's driving on a one out tonight, tonight, yeah. Pick up my bags, run to the station. Oh, railman said, you gotta run location, yeah. Pick up my bags, let's run right home. And then I find you got it on the run, yeah. Said she's driving on a one out tonight, tonight. Said move over, honey, traveling on that line. I said move over once, move over twice. Come on, baby, don't be concise. Said she's driving on a one out tonight, oh. Said she's driving on a one out tonight, oh. Said she's driving on a one out tonight, tonight.
All right. This is probably the song that is, well, Dig It and Maggie Mae, but probably one of the weakest songs of the album. It doesn't try to be, is like a fun song, like them going back to the, I think here they were looking back at the Hamburg days a lot. Paul says it in the movie. Like, remember those days, how good they were, how we rocked out. And it would be great if we had some footage or recordings of that time period, which they released it later, the Star Club and all that, which they're pretty much like a punk band. The way they dress, they play rock and roll music super sped up. So they were pretty much early punk rockers, I would say. Anyways, let's keep going with another Paul's beautiful masterpiece. I don't know why with this song. This is one of my top 10 Beatles songs. No questions asked. I don't know why. Some months ago or a year ago, I don't know. I started something on a post saying top 5 worst Beatles songs. and mine was What Goes On, number 1, Little Child, You Like Me Too Much, Tell Me What You See, and can't remember the other one. Hold Me Tight, can't remember. Well, those were my, because you have to really think about it. Worst Beatles songs. And a lot of people, not just one crazy guy, a lot of people were talking about The Long Winding Road being one of the worst songs, which I was like amazed. It's like, it's one of the best. What are you talking about? I think it's a song that doesn't get to you. Maybe the first time you hear it, you're kind of like bored with it. Maybe it gives you like some sort of boredom. But when you get into it, there's no way out. If you hadn't checked out Cat Stevens' version of this song for the Art of McCartney album, go check it right now. Stop this video and go listen to his version. It's going to be better. The long and winding road that leads to your door will never disappear. I've seen that road before. It always right, one of the most beautiful Beatles songs, in my opinion. There's a lot of people that disagree. I have no idea why. And they're Beatles fans. They're not just like. Two more songs. Short album. I think it's a short album. Maybe another song that it's like 1-9-9. It's like straight up blues. I like the lap steel on John's lap steel in this song. I think George's acoustic guitar is really good, and Paul on piano. When they're jamming this song in the movie, you can tell they're having fun. All right, a weird intro, but love it.
Because you're sweet and lovely, girl, I love you. Because you're sweet and lovely, girl, it's true. I love you more than ever, girl, I do. I want you in the morning, girl, I love you. I want you at the moment I'm with you. I'm living every moment, girl, for you.
Just kind of like this, baby.
In all the 12-hour blues, loved you from the moment that I saw you. You looked at me, that's all you had to do. I feel it now, I hope you feel it too. Yes, because you're sweet and lovely, girl, I love you. Because you're sweet and lovely, girl, it's true. Love you more than ever, girl, I do.
All right, last song, then Get Back, which was originally how the album was gonna be titled. The movie for sure. Not sure about the album. I think the album was gonna be titled Get Back also. Gave some general impressions at the beginning of this streaming. Album cover, great pictures. Love the pictures. Paul's beard. I think it's a great overlooked album as an album. Like when people talk about Beatles albums, they talk about Sgt. Pepper's, or they talk about the White Album or Revolver, which, how can you not? And Let It Be is a little bit more in the shade, the same as Magical Mystery Tour. As albums, I think because they have the movies. I think because they were more intended, more than albums themselves, they were more intended as like soundtracks to the movies. It's impossible to talk about Let It Be or Magical Mystery or Help or A Hard Day's Night without talking about the movies. I think in that sense they had this like kind of like crossover between more of a cinematic approach and the musical approach. The thing that they achieved that the most was with Sgt. Pepper's, I think, like trying to put like the album itself being like a movie without any visual aids except like the album cover and the things that they painted with their music. That it clearly has like a visual aesthetic. Sgt. Pepper's. What else to say about Let It Be? Again, it's like a mess. But once you dive into it, and these things pop up, like the rooftop concert, which is like very rock and roll, back to basics. That's what they were going for, like a back to basics rock and roll. Like, I Got a Feeling is that. It's going back to that. Dick a Pony, One After 909. Get Back. It was like getting back to that, the Hamburg days and the rock and roll rough. We're a band and we're gonna rock out the house type of thing that they wanted to do with this album. Obviously, it didn't work out. I think it's a concept that didn't like totally worked out because they didn't like think it through. They didn't care enough for that. They were trying to save the band as much as they could, but they weren't in that place anymore. Sometimes this album also like gives you that, and the movie also gives you that idea that everything has its cycle, that is not the end, because especially for like George, it was very liberating. After this album, he tried to put a couple of songs here, All Things Must Pass. Didn't care. The other ones, maybe Ringo. But yeah, George was the best thing that could happen to him. All Things Must Pass was like, to me, maybe the greatest solo Beatles album, or one of the greatest, with Lennon's Plastic Ono Band, which is great too. And McCartney had, to me, later on, albums like Flaming Pie, Chaos and Creation, Off the Ground. I think McCartney as a solo artist was like kind of a late bloomer, even though he had like Band on the Run and a couple of silly love songs, little things here and there.
California grass. And get back,
we go. I did the single version, not the album version, because it's too short. The rooftop version, I think, is the best. I think the rooftop versions are the best. That's why Let It Be Naked, I think it wins. If you put them back to back, I mean, it has Don't Let Me, the right version of Across the Universe. It has the rooftop version of Don't Let Me Down, Get Back. It doesn't have Dig It or Maggie Mae. And no strings on Long Winding Road, which debatable, but the way it's done, though, the way it sounds, it's very Spectre-ish, which is not my cup of tea. Anyways, all right, we're getting to the end of this thing that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, which is all the Beatles songs as a one-man band. Quite a challenge. So next time I'm gonna do, as I said, all the singles from the Past Masters 2, all the singles 66 to 1970, and that's it. And then, as I said, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about Abbey Road. I'm not gonna do Live at the BBC. There's no way. I know most of the songs. I don't think there's much of a sense of doing that. Might do another streaming with all the anthology songs that are not in the albums. Especially Anthology 1 has a lot, and some versions that are like really, really different, like what do they have there? I'm looking through you. Strawberry Fields, the first demo. I don't know. We'll see. For now, I'm just happy if I can get all the official discography done as a one-man band on YouTube. That's more than enough. Then I'll see from here where, because I want to do other type of streamings with other type of music, trying to get some of the original content out there. Lots of different. As I said, I'm working on different projects at this time, so it's a little time-consuming. Anyways, I hope to see you next time with Beatles singles. All right.